He's a comic theorist, an award-winning musician, and he's desperately trying to hold his beautiful mind together. He's a living TikTok post that thinks that if he just does one more bad take on current events, he's finally gonna become famous. Will his guests keep him on track? Will he deservedly get canceled, or will this show crash and burn as he loses control once again? Welcome to Meltdown Island.
It's me. It's Dustin.
I know everything that Dustin is saying sounds totally delusional.
Dustin, where are you going? Just trust me.
Dustin, you slow down. Dustin.
Dustin, you're a goddamn Einstein.
Dustin's right. You're a certified genius. I think that's a great idea, Mike. Thank you, Dustin.
If you look up the word tempting in the dictionary, you will find a picture of Sean.
Looks like Jawa is stuck between a rock and a Sean place.
I think it's because Sean is very built and he's sexy as hell. I'm going to sleep next to Sean Smith.
Nothing feels good when you're feeling bad. Nothing makes sense when you're feeling mad. Don't go around feeling sad, cause everybody's going around saying that you're crazy, that you're lazy, and you're unmotivating. To the people that surround you in society, they control you in your mind with anxiety. You gotta break free from that mindset. Break free, break free. Break free to explode. Break free to expose all of those emotional vulnerability and the complexities of your mind. And together we will find that the sun keeps shining on the other side. You know the sun keeps shining on the other side. The sun keeps shining on the other side of the rain cloud, of the storm clouds in your eyes, in your eyes. There's a place I know. Thank goodness I got that show. And stay a while. Hey, welcome to Meltdown Island. Welcome to Meltdown Island. To Meltdown, we can roll down together. Welcome to Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island. Meltdown Island. Down Island. In the house. Come on, Meltdown Island. Sean. Come fishing it out. Come to the three-man show.
Hey, buddy.
I'll keep that music going. I'll keep that music going. Come on. Hey, one time, two times, three times.
Keep going.
Oh, stretch. This is the perfect time for that, John, because, hi, everyone. I am, my name, hi there, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi. My name's Dustin. What's your name? Tell me in the comments. What I'd like to tell you is, welcome to Meltdown Island! This is the only show that I still get to host with my good friend, Sean Hanlon, who I'm going to face reveal him in a minute. So make sure you stay tuned for the big face reveal for when he is ready to reveal his own face. And surprise, it's now! Oh, this guy turned... There he is! Sean Hanlon, everybody! Yeah! Oh, look.
Sorry, I forgot to plug myself into the internet. I didn't want to be relying on the Wi-Fi.
Barely can see him coming through real bad. Why does it have to be one of us bad and the other is good every week? I don't know. Thank you for laughing, everyone.
See, you're coming through bad for me, buddy.
I'm coming through bad for you, buddy. Is that what you buddied me, buddy? Buddy.
Yeah, so you're
buddy,
saying
buddy.
I came through bad? I'm coming through bad?
I am saying that. Buddy.
Interesting.
Friend. I gotta edit our title because I did a test, buddy. Buddy, I did a test before the show with an official from the Restream community, I think he was. I'm hoping it was official. And we are both blurry. We're both blurry today.
Yeah, I was just looking at that too. Yeah, no, that's what I was looking at.
I mean, at least it's kind of day glowish rather than being what it was before, which is not good at all. At least it's kind of, you could see. Yeah, you caught the test, Kara? Oh, that's sweet. I was wondering who was in the room. We are on the YouTube right now. We are over on the YouTube, which you can join us on by going to my, what do you call it, Sean? Bios. You can go to my bios, either page, and you can just tap YouTube, and then you can go over to our YouTube and watch us and comment, and I'll put your comments up on the screen. It's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Man, Sean, you're real quiet.
What? Hey, look, it's Kara.
And you're delayed. Oh, this is not good. Hey, Kara. I'm going to get rid of that.
And Dina.
And Dina. Hey, Dina.
Hi, Dina.
Hey, you guys. Oh, look at this. Mark saw the test. I saw a bit of the test. See, Sean? I did a test and everything. I was trying today. Most days I don't try. Okay, you got me. But today I did try. I even put on this sweet...
That's why I don't try anymore. Because whether you try or not, you're going to have the same outcome. So why try?
Okay, Dr. Fate. He's the evil guy from the new comic, DUSTiN versus Dr. Hair. Dr. Fate.
I'm dark today. I'm feeling dark today.
Oh, that's too bad.
Nihilistic.
Hey, you guys, that was from Goonies. Thank you. Very good call there, Coco. But Mark, when you saw the test, I was coming through crystal, right? Crystal clean. Fresh to express my... I lost it. All right. But nevertheless, it looked good. I look pretty good now.
What?
I might be the yellow wig against the blue black.
Oh.
I look pretty good now.
I think...
I do look pretty good. I might
No,
be the yellow wig against the blue
I
black.
don't.
You don't. Like at all.
You do look pretty good.
Thank you. My gosh, you're so sweet.
But
sometimes.
I'm so blurry. I don't know why I'm so blurry.
Disconnect and reconnect. Disconnect and reconnect. Just do it, bud.
All right. Goodbye.
Love you, Buckles. That's Buckles, everyone. My name's Buttons, and that's Buckles. And today we'll be doing a little show called Buckles and Buttons. Not. Well, am I wasting my little bit of, what do you call it? Social, I don't even know, worth? Because I only got 2 on 1. And does that mean everybody's gone over to the Meltdown Island page? That's good. But it makes me wonder if I should cancel the TikTok part of it. Oh, you want me to? Oh, okay. Thank you. Don't kiss me. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Meltdown Island, where we are melting down just like the rest of the world. Yep, slowly but surely, everything's going to get worse just like us. We'd like to think we're getting better. I mean, the Beatles told us it can't get no worse, but shockingly, it can. Sorry, Beatles. You didn't know it all. Sorry, Beatles. You did know a lot. To be fair to the Beatles. I'm not trying to be anti-Beatle. I mean, but you didn't know it all, Beatles. But I do got to admit it's getting better. A little bit better all the time. Can't get no. You got to whip patches and pockets. Was a local show on PBS starring 2 ragdolls. Really? That's wild. Hi, I'm Patches. And I'm Pockets. I decided to do a reboot, so I'll be a minute more. That's when Dustin knew the show had failed. That's the moment Dustin knew he was all alone. I wish I had more dramatic things to say. Did you give that wig a haircut? It's styled differently. I don't know. I just woke up like this, Dina. I don't know, Dina. I think it's on backwards, for sure. I think most wigs look funnier when they're backwards. And this is no exception to the fact I have wig theories. Look out, I got theories about wigs. If you got a wig, I might have a theory about it. This week on Wig Theories with Dustin, backwards. Thank you. That's what it would be like if I was doing an actual show. I'd like to give a shout out to everyone on Looper Stardust for tapping the screen better than everybody on Meltdown Island. It's not a contest, though it is a battle. You tell me. I'll tell you. How about what's up, Dina? And what's up? Oh no, Windows is updating, says Sean. Oh no. See, that's why I did a test before the show. I didn't wait until the show to do my tests this time. To be fair to Sean, I'd say out of the 4 years I've been doing this, most of my tests have been on air. But Sean, this might be an opportunity for you to learn, buddy. You might be able to learn this time that, you know what I mean? That maybe, perhaps, there he is.
Act 1 of Meltdown Island is Technical Issues Island. Check your RO.
All right, I'll check my RO. Oh, he's right. Welcome back, everybody. Sean Hanlon!
So what's the deal? Am I clear or what, man? Oh, shit. Yeah, look at me, man.
Yeah, you're like a real superstar.
I am clear as crystal.
Clear as crystal waters. Buckles and buttons.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Wigs and waistcoats. Look at us. We have fashion device. Never mind. Fell apart. I don't know. I've been invisible for about a week or so. I think since last week, since I said, hey, why don't you join us tomorrow for game night? Since that moment, I didn't go to game night, and I didn't. And I've been invisible for about a week because I've been working. I've been working for a living, working.
You need a vacation from the public eye.
Do I?
For every once in a while.
I'm listening.
Just you need time to yourself, buddy.
Do I?
Yeah.
Or is that when I go crazy? Wink.
Like any relationship, yeah, you need your own time.
Listen to this. Ooh, listen to this. Now who's the one giving relationship advice? My buddy Sean. And I need to listen. Because Sean's got it going on.
And listening isn't your strong suit.
Damn, that's really going to come back to bite me in the ass. I think later.
And Windows wasn't doing an update, FYI. I just did that to see how you would react. It was a test, and you did not pass.
I did not. I did not pass. If that was a test for me, I failed it.
You lashed out.
I did lash out.
I had to come back in hot. I'm sorry.
To be fair to me, it is a comedy show, and I am trying to make shit hilarious. Shit being us. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Meltdown Island. This is a show where me and this guy sit around and shitty to each other. No, we don't.
We help to process the world which is melting down around us.
Meltdown Island. Bong
We have
bong.
the soothing sounds of the waves,
Soothing ocean waves. Dong dong.
the sunshine,
Sun shining down.
the
Dum, dum.
seagulls.
I have a sunshine head right now.
A sunshine head.
Hey, are we happy? Everyone's got a sunshine head. That's a pretty song. What are you
working
doing,
on, buddy?
John?
What are you working on? You said you were working,
Nothing.
so what have you been working on?
I've been working for a living. I've been working for the man, the corporate man, the wizard behind the curtain, bud.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I felt like I was.
Have you been taking what they've been given?
I've been taking.
Taking what they're given?
Yes.
All right.
As well as I got some bonus.
That's cool.
Mushroom chocolates. Hey, Sean.
What?
Mushroom chocolates.
Wowzers.
I got a bonus.
Yeah, that's a great bonus.
It is.
I won't tell anyone.
Please. Tropical and what?
Your secret is safe with me.
Is it?
The Tropical Law and Order remix.
Bong bong. Thank you.
Good to see you, Mikula.
What are you doing? What's new with Sean Hanlon?
What? What?
What's new with Sean Hanlon? What's new with you, buddy?
Still making my way through that
Making my way
Yellow
through
Jackets.
Yellow Jackets. I'm watching TV.
But I finally got current on it.
Ooh, ooh, he got current on that Yellow Jacket.
The Succession. You watched that Succession?
God, I love Succession. And I'll tell you why. I should have sent you the video. I watched such a good video yesterday on the fourth character. Not the fourth character, but the unseen character of cinematographies. Because it's something you don't realize, but there's a language in film, much like what we got here. This is a language of podcast where you got two cameras on people, just static. I got another language here about TikTok where it's static, but it's a rectangle, right? So it's different framing. The thing that Succession does is the camera acts like a character, like it's an observer of what's happening. It's got a seat at the table, though it's sometimes even not at the table. But it decides on when to zoom in and when not. And the video is so interesting that I'm pulling all this from because and I'm doing a horrible job. I just realized. But it's so...
You're doing fine, pal.
Thank you. Thank you, Sean, because I felt like I was falling apart. But now you say I'm doing fine, I feel like I'm back at it. There's something about the way that it decides who to show and or why. Like Logan is one example. Is Logan says something, Shiv says something, and then Logan looks at her and then walks away, and the camera doesn't move. He lets him walk in front of the camera, which again, they call it messy. There's like a messiness to the camera work that you don't see in other shows because it is how they tell the story. That messiness of him walking by, then boom, is on her face as she looks at him for a split second as he's walking away. And it's just that the little things like that, because everyone is playing a game on the show of wants. They all have their individual wants, but the game they're playing is, I'm not going to tell the rest of you what my real want is. I'm going to joke about it. I'm going to try to make you not believe what I really want, but I'm okay with this. Much like, dare I say, this last week's episode.
Oh, yeah. That was great.
Where, right? So in other words, that is a perfect example of what the show does. Where he'll say something, they'll agree, but then at the last second he goes, wait, what would Dad really do? Dad would use anything in his power, any angle, even the thing we don't want to do. Dad would do it because it's best for the firm.
Yeah, it's a great show. Now that I think about it, I might not have seen Sunday's episode yet. I saw the.
What a mess of a show, dude. I thought we were really connecting. Oh my God. I went a little too far in depth in that answer. And you were even like, yeah. Oh God. What a horrible show. What a horrible, horrible show we do. Oh, breathe, Dustin, breathe. Oh my God. Woo! Hello, friends.
I can still agree because they all of that stuff you said is true through the whole series.
It is how the story's told. You're right. Okay, go on. Save me.
I mean, it's so everything you were saying, I was tracking with. In fact, I was going to say in the inside the episode of last week's, the one of the when the shit really hit the fan. In the inside the episode, they were talking about the cinematography in that one as well.
And then what? This week I saw a video, somebody going in depth on the cinematography, probably because of that.
Perhaps.
Extra.
Perhaps.
How is it different from what The Office, Modern Family, Parks and Recs did with fake documentary concept? I'll tell you right now, Mark, because the video I watched goes into that. It says that there is almost a documentary style happening. But the thing is it's only one of the languages that the cinematographers use in the overall arching. Because then they go on to say there's a scene where Shiv is at they're all at the big table. I think their mom is there or somebody, and they bring up something, and then the guy says, now, everything I've said with all of these things, much like I'm doing, everything I've said with all these camera things and the sloppiness, here's an example of where, boom, it lands on Shiv and then does a slow dolly zoom where it's just because she's about to make a bad decision, and she knows she's about to make a bad decision, but she has to make a decision and go with it. And it just, while other people are talking, it just sort of pans in, films on her. And as an audience, again, because of all these sloppinesses, we don't know for sure what's important and what's not. So they got us on the edge of our seats. And then they'll pay it off with something like that, where there's like, this is what you need to be observing and why. And it's excellent. Dare I say, I need to share this video with everybody. So you can see what I'm talking about.
And also, Succession doesn't do the confessionals.
No, it does no confessionals. But
So
the guy
that's
even
another
says,
way it's different.
he goes, but what are you supposed to do? Because basically the show is 2 people talking in a room, 3 people talking in a room, 4 people talking in a room, 5 people talking. It's just people standing around talking. And I go, God, it really is. And little did you know that it's just a bunch of people walking into a room, all going to talk. And apparently they film the rehearsals. So they'll rehearse it a bunch of different ways. And then they'll film it for real as a big scene, which again, they talked about, I think, in that bonus extra from the 2 weeks ago that you saw. Cause I was wondering how they were doing some things in that episode, and they talk about cinematography and about how, especially in the big scene where a lot of stuff goes down, the manicness of it all, they used a lot of the actual running of the scene by itself rather than the cut up stuff that they usually do, because there was so much energy and it was so frenetic. Thank you, friend. my Sean, God, it didn't work out well at all. But you get what I'm saying.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Mark, you get what I'm saying, right, Mark? Just stay silent if you do. You don't need to know. But do you get it? I try to let people off from having to type words by just saying, if you agree, just don't type anything. Which most people don't type anything. You know what I mean, John?
Well,
So
what if they had walked away though, or left the show, and so they wouldn't have heard you say "Don't say anything" to agree, but by not being there to type anything to disagree, you are forcing an agreement.
I locked him in, bud. It's that Machiavellian, it's that Machiavelli stuff from Succession. I'm learning how to be better Machiavellians. It's really about being a horrible person. Hi there, welcome to Meltdown Island. Still haven't done a good intro for the show today.
What? That was lovely.
Oh, thank you.
You got this.
He gave us an emoji. That's an emoji when it's in parentheses.
Oh, okay. Well, it's
thank
not
you.
Brothers, it's between colons.
You're between colons.
Easy.
Thank you. Boy, I'll tell you what else gets better and better. That Perry Mason.
Haven't seen it yet.
I know. I haven't seen Yellowstone like all the men of my age, a certain age, have seen.
Well, because once you start Yellowstone, you got to do 1923, then 1883.
I would. I like it. I like TV, Sean.
All right. Also, Yellow Jackets. You got the Yellowstone, and you got Yellow Jackets.
And the Yellow Jackets, and I got yellow hair. Believe me, I'm on board with yellow, bub. It's just they charge me for watching it. What's it originally on?
Paramount.
Who's got Paramount?
I have Paramount.
Lucky. Rich boy. Season 2 is better than season 1 of Paramount so far. Well, to be fair, season 1 they had to introduce everything, including the world of. But I agree. There was a lot of stuff like flying out to the casino and stuff in season 1 that, okay, it's neat that you can get around like that and you can just do stuff. But at the same time, it's like, dragging on. Let's go. But this season has definitely got a lot more at stake, as it were. A lot, because now you've known the characters and we in the world. And boy, oh boy, that Perry Mason. What year was the original episodes?
In the 50s.
And I think that's why they start these in the 20s, right? Or is it in the... I don't know. It's old. It's real old.
The original Perry
way back with
Mason.
They got like Model T Fords. I mean, it's old.
1957.
Was the original?
Yeah.
And now you figure that's the end of his career. So what, 30 years on that?
I don't know, buddy.
So it could
How
be
old was the actor?
No. Just when the setting was for the original show. Because this sets place before that. So if the original show is in the 50s and that's the end of his career, let's say, the show starts before his career.
So the show is actually set back then. It's not like a modern day Perry Mason.
No, it is old.
Right. That's interesting.
It's dare I say, how LA was built.
I love a good period piece, to be sure.
Oh, it's got periods everywhere.
Easy. Inappropriate, buddy. Inappropriate.
I'm talking about period. Because of sentences. Not a lot of question marks. They talk with straight facts.
After your endorsement at last week's show, Andy is watching Beef.
Thank you, Andy!
And she's giving it a thumbs up.
Here's the thing is, it popped up on my screen. I'm like, it says something about road rage. I'm like, I don't want to see no road rage. I don't want to see people getting in fights. And then I scrolled a little bit and there was nothing else on. I'm like, all right, I'm going to give you a chance.
All right,
and
beef.
That the very first, like second scene, they set up first scene just to get, there's a guy, right? And the second scene, boom, we already in it. And the speed and with veracity with which the beef begins, hands down. My hands are down, buddy. I put my hands up, but my hands are down. Hands down. It's hilarious. And so worth the watch. So worth it.
All right.
And
I'll
the
check
ending,
it out.
what would I call the ending? I'll call it
Sublime.
Sublime is what I'm going for.
Elegant.
I was going for elevated, elegant, probably sublimely elegant. That's what I would say. What are you doing now?
I'm looking up Sublime.
You mean the rock band? I didn't like all the churchy angle in season 1. To be fair, I don't think they did either, but I thought it was fascinating. That part was fascinating. That A, there was people doing that. B, somebody sent her a snake in a box. Talk about digging a snake in a box. I want these goddamn snakes off my goddamn box. And then I thought I had it, and then you looked away, and it threw me off.
There was I saw something weird out of the corner of my eye. I wonder if it was a ghost.
Or
there's nothing
your
there
eyes
now.
are going. I sometimes worry about that. My eyes are going. That's why I bring that up. I'm not trying to put that on you, Sean. I'm not trying to put that on you.
Sounded like you were putting it on me.
I'm saying I was worried about my own. Excited. I can't read.
Excited for season 30 when the lead character loses all his color and becomes black and white.
Is that a racist comment? You need to make that make sense. Because I don't get it. Oh, did it start off in black and white? The original show?
The original show in 1957 was black and white, yes.
Oh, God. No, I get it now. Never mind. It's not racist. Sometimes it just takes context. Thank you.
That was a good one. That's a funny bet, Mickey. That's a funny bet. Nice job.
Very good job.
Good value added.
What else, Sean? What else have you done?
What?
What else you been doing?
Why is this all got to be about me?
It's about us
Today is tax day, so
oh, that's what I'm trying to avoid.
If you haven't submitted your taxes, you've got until midnight.
Here's the thing: is I don't make enough money to go submit my taxes. However, I did invest all the money I did have in savings and holdings. I invested all of that into collecting coins, become a coin collector. And needless to say, I've almost lost it all. So I should do a tax right just because I lost so much money.
I mean, I don't know if you don't have much money. If you don't have much, it depends. I'm not a tax advisor, and the whole thing is very complicated.
Hi there. This is not tax advice, but listen to everything we're about to say about words and money. Go ahead.
But it just, I mean, yes, you could harvest that loss, but it's...
I'm not trying to harvest anything. I just don't want to be harvested.
Nailed it.
Thank you. Because that's ultimately what we're all scared of is, oh, them coming to get you.
Exactly.
Exactly right. Oh, where'd you get this money?
But also, you could not register the loss till you actually sell the asset.
Ooh.
So you can't deduct a loss in value of an asset that you're going to hold on to.
What if I have sold some of it?
Well, then you could potentially deduct the loss from your tax taxable income. It all depends on what your taxable income is.
I ain't got no income.
Well, there it is then.
What? What did you get out of what I just said? What was there? It is because
if you don't have any income
mm-hmm.
that was reported to the IRS,
correct.
I don't think that you need to do taxes.
Okay. Then I'll take your word for it. Don't do your taxes, everyone.
Well, hold on one second. I'm just curious because maybe you need to still file to basically say I didn't make anything. If I had zero income, do I still have to file an income tax return?
Great question, Sean. That's not to say I ain't totally rich, ladies.
Any year you have minimal or no income, you may be able to skip filing your tax return and the related paperwork. However, it's perfectly legal to file a tax return showing zero income, and this might be a good idea for a number of reasons.
Name all of the reasons.
Oh boy. Now I have to go over to the actual article and look.
No, you don't. I'll just not do it. Or wait, you're saying it said to do it for reasons?
For not just a number, for a number of reasons.
Gosh, how many numbers? How many does it tell you how many numbers?
I would think the most important would be well, wait. Do you have Affordable Care Act health insurance?
No.
Okay, I'm not judging.
I have state insurance, which basically everything that I want to do health-wise, they just say no. They canceled my MRI, which the doctor had wanted me to get, and they said, "No, you don't need that." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do." And the doctor asked me to get it, but you as the insurance company go step in and tell me how to raise my children, which is me ultimately.
Okay, right, sure.
But I wanted everybody to feel my anger and be able to connect on a level, because most people have kids and I don't, but I do have me, which is a childlike entity.
No, you're very unfortunate. I get it. My point was that if you have healthcare through the marketplace and you got a government credit for it, you have to file income taxes. You absolutely have to.
I just have the whatever it is. Does the person who swiped
DUSTIN's cryptocurrency need to claim it on their tax form?
I hate this guy.
I mean, I don't think. I mean, unless DUSTIN gives him a 1099, probably not.
There was only one time that I got robbed. Okay, one time. And it was my fault. I let them in my wallet. God. But God, I hate them. It hasn't worked out yet. Let's just say that. DUSTIN has not gotten rich on YouTube yet.
Suffice it to say, DUSTIN is not rich off YouTube.
Are you rich yet from YouTube? From your show Get Rich on YouTube? No. But there is a new show on Netflix, How to Get Rich. I'm like, I knew it. I knew I was ahead of the curve again.
Always ahead of the curve.
Buddy. Always ahead of the curve, but can't never actually get on the curve that makes me successful.
First to the altar, last to get married.
Trailblazing for all the stoners, yet can't get stoned myself. You know what I mean? Something to be said about that, Sean.
It's a sad, sad story, buddy. Sad story.
Is that what is to be said? Is that the sad thing? Thank you. I'm a sad, sad story.
I mean, you're a heartbreaking story, really.
Oh, you're a heartbreaking. Get over here. Sugar baby, you. This is what sucks when people have seen too many Meltdown episodes. When they bring up the fact that me, that they've been watching it. Yeah, that does suck. That they know things about me. I agree. That sucks. How dare they? Hi, I'm Dustin. I'm a perfect angel. Welcome to Meltdown Island. If you're new, don't worry about the other episodes. This is all you need. Starting to start with. Right, Sean? Back me up.
Exactly.
Ooh, what a good hype man.
But back to just to put a button on that last thing that we were talking about.
I'm Buckles, and he's Buttons. Call back to the beginning of the show.
I don't remember.
You can put a button on taxes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's why I buckle us in. I buckle us in, and he buttons it up.
You might want to still file, even if you had zero income, just to show that you're still around and contributing to society, even though you didn't make any money. Just to go on record is not.
Boy, look how they label us. Look how they put us in little corrals.
I agree, buddy.
They corral us.
It's unacceptable.
Oh, I don't put anything back. When all I do is give, Sean. All I do is give. I'm ripping off my shirt because that's how passionate it is about how much I give. Not financially, but I give a lot of heart.
Yeah, and spirit and creativity.
Not sucks. So good. This is what happens. This is what happens, you guys. Autocorrect is an idiot. AI's gonna unalive us. You're not allowed to say kills anymore. I moves.
This is what sucks when people have seen too many episodes. So what was he trying to write? Not sucks. This is what happened. Okay.
What was he trying to say? Good point, Sean. Let's go back and really rail on.
Well, that's what happens when you're when the word you're correcting is in a sentence like "this is what happens." So it could be without that context, it's like not sucks. This is what happens. Autocorrect is like this. Autocorrect is what happens. This is what happens with autocorrect. Because it's a very ambiguous sentence, right?
You're doing speech.
It could apply in the context as a commentary, but in this particular case, he is repeating that ambiguous sentence from what.
Boy, that is a big autocorrect from the word happens to sucks. Like how often is he writing the word sucks? That it thinks, oh, you were trying to write sucks again.
Oh, sucks, got it.
Oh, it's so funny. All right, Kara's
the car
now.
Is mostly clean. You have my full attention. Oh,
she checked in right at the beginning when she was still cleaning to let
still
us know
cleaning your car. I get it. I get it now. Fuyu Tiger, hello.
What up, Tiffs?
Welcome to the island. So this is sort of like a Meltdown Island community roll call when we say hi to people.
Roll call. Roll call! Click, clap, clap. My name is Dustin. Yeah, and I'm a...
Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping you'd keep going with that, buddy.
I don't know how it goes. This is what happens when people have seen so many episodes. Deep recall of Dustin's crypto. I definitely have woes. Oh, woe is me. Something tells me that autocorrect isn't correct. Correct. You are correct.
AI is...
I want a joke.
AI is a no joke. So...
I'd like to see a joke from you, Sean. Do you have any jokes prepared for the show today?
What?
It's so funny. Like, we don't tell jokes, but it's so funny because we are funny people. So how do you do it? How do we get away with laughing at ourselves so much without telling jokes? I don't understand it, Sean. She brings up a good point, is all I'm saying.
So why couldn't the pony sing a lullaby?
Oh, why couldn't the pony? The question is, why couldn't? Now, what we have here is a pony. We got some pony. We know that for sure. Pony
and
is somehow
a desire for that pony to sing a lullaby, but the pony is unable to comply. And I'm asking why.
Well, guns is not in the answer. Nowhere. No, I'm going to eliminate that. Now time for Sean to drop Zad jokes. Zaddy jokes.
Because Dustin.
Yes, tell me why
he was a little horse.
The pony was unable to sing a lullaby because it's a little horse. The pony is a little horse. It's not a big horse, little horse.
Little horse.
You see, that's why we don't tell jokes.
So because I don't have my own children, I feel compelled to burden our Islanders with it.
I think that my presence has just rubbed off on everyone else, and we're starting to have typo difficulties.
Typo difficulties are right in our brand.
Welcome to Meltdown Island.
Dina, between my age and my eyesight, I've been making typos for years. It's not you, it's me.
Aww.
That's nice.
Isn't that nice?
See support. Kara knew what it was. How about that, huh?
Lots of bellhops filing 3103.
Lots of bellhops filing 1039 forms to account for extra dollars.
That's part of my issue is crypto has taken a lot of my extra dollars.
Being able to reference 1039.
And I don't understand it. Oh, yep, because it's a little horse. Nice!
Nailed it, Kara. Good job, buddy. Kara got it, Mikula. You're absolutely right.
Look at that. Look at that. It's a horse! That's an impression of how she said it. Mark is
a part-time accountant.
Part-time accountant. He starts going real fast.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good bit.
Right? What's this say?
And TikTok and a TikTok accountant.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you want to go on as a TikTok accountant.
Time to nap. Pain pills kicked in. Have fun, guys.
Nice. Congratulations.
Have fun on your pain pills.
I'm glad the pain has gone away.
Have a good nap. It's a great way to spend the afternoon.
It's a great way. Some people don't wake up in the morning. That's how much they're enjoying their nap from starting the night before.
Amen, sister.
Thank you, sis. What?
What?
Nice one.
You are.
Thank you. What else, Sean?
It doesn't take much effort to file an extension. Then you'll have until October if you decide that you want to try and comply with a law.
Why you got to make it sound like law? And I'm watching Perry Mason and is like complying with the law, and I got to.
It's the theme. Complying with the law is the theme for the show today. Check your running order, buddy.
I said last week we was going to talk about aliens, and we ain't talk about one alien. Notice I try, though. I try to remember what we talked about last week to try to do it the next week. Not that we ever do it, but I do try. Thank you.
So next week we'll talk about aliens, and we'll do that chopping contest where you get to...
See, that's right. Another good example of something I remember we were supposed to do. Today is tax day. Yep.
Today is tax day. Absolutely. Because the 15th fell on a Saturday.
Saturday.
So we got until today to get him in.
Get him in. Get it in.
So, what's going on with aliens, buddy?
My face sure is weird, dude.
Yeah, no, I've been telling you that for years.
That was a test that you just failed.
Oh no.
Yep, I thought I'd lull you into being in test mode because you got me test that I failed earlier, and I thought I needed to get him back, you guys. There's nobody here. I'm not even talking to anybody, Sean. Don't even worry about it.
What?
So, Sean, we've decided I do need to apply for some sort of tax.
You need to apply for taxes? File? You're talking about filing?
Talking about filing.
All right. And the extension, super. It's basically just writing your name and your tax ID, and there's some numbers off on the side where you can just put zeros on all those because it's like, what's your tax? What do you expect your tax liability to be? How much have you paid? How much are you going to pay today? If you put zeros on all those and just send it in, you'll be good.
You think I should just go ahead and do that and put zeros across boards? Because I'll be honest with you, I've been living off the sale of my house. I've been living off of that for years now.
But you've already paid taxes on that, and in fact, you probably didn't even have to pay taxes on that.
I didn't. Which again, they drive us crazy. They make us nervous, right? They scare us with taxes. But I also, the money that I had, I invested it thinking, because 3 days after investing in Shiba Inu, 3 days, it went to its all-time high. And I was like, this is going to be... This is going to be the easiest. Why didn't I do this? I wanted to. I even wanted to, but it wasn't until I got out from under the yoke that I was able to just make choices for myself. And 3 days after, it went to the all-time high. And I'm like, this is going to be easy. And ever since then, we've been in what they call crypto winter. And I've been losing money ever since then. And I did more, thinking, oh, if I just put more money in, then it'll go back up. It don't matter. It just keeps going down. What's it say?
Thanks, Dina. I think Sean is right about the extension. At least get that going.
I almost wonder if I don't just go ahead and fill it out and put zeros cross board.
Yeah. I mean, it is a very, very tiny form. But you got to get it in the mail by midnight.
It's not the size of the form, Sean.
Easy.
It's the information you put on it.
Okay.
That matters. But you did sell me with this being a tiny form. You did make me feel comfortable.
Yeah.
I feel like
basically your name, your address, and then a bunch.
Which I know both of those things.
Space for a bunch of numbers. You can just put zeros on all those.
Here's the other thing: is I've moved twice in 1 year. Has 2 different addresses, and that's almost too much for me to like. You know what I mean? That overwhelms me, just that part, let alone having to tell somebody else about it.
Well, twice in 1 year, but not the same tax year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last year, I moved in the summer.
Okay.
I accept your apology. You don't even have to apologize. I accept it. You don't even have to.
Whose face does Kara love? Probably yours, right? Whose face were we making fun of?
I said mine. Remember, I was like, my face, crazy.
Yeah.
It's horrible. And you're like, yeah, it is. And then I was like, stop.
That was
elaborate.
hurtful. I'm sorry, buddy. Side Porch can help if you want to work on it tonight at 9 p.m.
Was she attacks? She attacks authority. Authority. She attacks authority. Sean used to be a banker, and I rely on him for most of my financial advice.
Thank you, Kara.
And he has not been great about. I mean, he doesn't give advice. That's probably part of it. He just doesn't give advice. And I rely on him for everything, yet he just doesn't realize. He doesn't.
I don't realize the influence that I have over you.
No, I don't think so. And I try not to tell you so that you know what I mean. You don't use it like, and you become Greg all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
He did taxes for H&R Block, I guess. That's what I hear.
That's something. That's something.
It's not nothing.
It's not. It is something. But you know, tax laws change. I don't even understand it.
Hairstyles change. Interest rates fluctuate.
The world.
Nothing stays the same.
Down around us. It burns up the trees. But guess what? Guess what comes up through all of the ashes and all of the retrograde nuclear waste?
Go on.
Roses with some thorns.
Roses and thorns, roses and thorns, roses and thorns, roses and thorns.
What are we going to do?
Welcome to everyone's favorite part of the program.
Roses and thorns.
Where
Sean, go ahead.
We put the show under the microscope, and we give each other roses for things that we thought were good, and thorns for things we thought were bad.
We look in that microscope at all the wigglings arounds from the show. Probably put that in right before you give the.
Do it again, where both of us are doing it.
We look real close at the wigglings arounds of the little things that we did.
No, we look through the microscope. We look through the microscope.
Yep, at the wigglings around. Because whenever you see them, they're like this. Things in there, they go like this, or they go. I'm not great.
I'm saying you got to say microscope while we're doing this.
We look through the microscope.
Now wait till I do it too. You're not going to get a clean version of this for the edit.
We look through the microscope.
That's it. That's all I'm doing. That's as many takes as I'm doing.
That was fun. I liked getting you on the end there with
thorn, DUSTiN to us for forgetting to do in each episode what we said the previous week we were going to do. Like, for example, talking about the aliens and the food chopping contest.
I just think I could tell between those movements look more like binoculars.
Sure. When you see us like this, it looks like binoculars, but you got to imagine
we're looking down.
We're looking up. So you're looking up from the plate of the microscope.
Yeah.
You are on the glass slide
of the microscope.
Looking up,
called
and you see this.
That we are looking through. Good job, Sean. Good job.
Thank you.
What's this say? If literally everyone stops filing taxes, can anything be done about that, Sean?
I mean,
it's a good question.
I mean, what you're talking about is anarchy, and probably not. I mean, ultimately, there's nothing that can be done about it. I don't know.
Very disappointing answer.
All right, she's got us on this. She's got us on this one.
Fine, Nina, you win.
Yes. Microscope. So it would really be like this. It would be like that. In my defense, Dina, I went with this because that's what DUSTiN was doing. So I had to mirror him. It's a common strategy in performance. To mirror what somebody with my partner is doing.
What he's saying.
So I was mirroring DUSTiN. So he is the one that did it wrong.
I am the one.
I was just accepting that this was a universe where a microscope had two viewing.
Don't they have two eyes? But they only look through one of them usually, because the other person's like, "Look with me. You got to look at this too." And then they both get there and they go,
And then they, all right.
Maybe there's other different types of microscope. Never mind. I don't know.
I'm sorry. I only ask about binoculars and microscopes for my own clarity.
Well, thank you. I'd give you a rose to Dina for her inquiries and curiosities, and thorn to us for trying to gaslight our audience.
Yeah.
They believe in something that ain't true. Don't listen to us.
Thorn to us for not taking accountability for our mistakes.
Accountability. But
and
rose to us
an
for now
extra
taking
thorn to me.
accountability.
Shame on me.
Shame on you, though. Shame!
For trying to push all the blame onto you and not accepting my role.
But I
shame,
would like
shame,
to go ahead.
shame.
Shame. Shame of a fool. Now, I would like to give her roses for realizing your flaws.
Shame of the fool? Is that what that line really is there? Is that what that lyric really is?
Chain of fools.
Oh, it's chain of fools. All right. I guess you're right. Okay. The shame was the bit that I initiated, but by the time you had done it, I had forgotten about it. And I was
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
A thorn to my damaged brain.
Hi, welcome to Meltdown Island, where we all have damaged brains together, as a family should. That's a good intro.
Nice.
I'd like to give rose for self-awareness. I think this is what I was talking about right here.
Roses for self-awareness for sure. Thorns for not deciding to work on said flaws.
Well, we're admitting to them. That's first step. That's the first step of work.
I mean, the show's only been going on for 4 years.
And we're getting better all the time, some say.
I mean, we've definitely found a groove, to be sure.
It can't get much worse. Now, Sean, do you know about the song Peaches?
Peaches and cream, peaches and cream.
Oh, Jack Black's new. Peaches, 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 peaches.
Is that really the chorus?
Yeah, dude, and it's on the Hot 100 from the release of Super Mario Brothers from this weekend, and he jumped on the Hot 100 at top 88 or something like that, and I see it all over TikTok. It's hilarious because he's being the bad guy. He's singing a love song, Peaches, whom
okay.
he captures against her will, as far as I know.
That's easy.
We
don't want to get demonetized.
About browser. But he goes on, talks about like Mario, Luigi, and Donkey Kong. That song. Peaches. So he ends it. Peaches! Like I did on the Three Guys Named Joe. One of those songs where we just start yelling, whatever it is, to get to the end of it. And he does it too. And it's funny. But it starts off real low. Wish I could show you now.
Well, I'll have to watch it as soon as we're done here.
You will. And know that...
I know, I'm gonna.
That next week he might be... This song could go number 1.
Okay.
After all the songs that... I guess I'm taking this a second. This is a second for Dustin's self-realization. After all the songs Tenacious D, movies that Tenacious D has done, albums, television shows on HBO, it wasn't until this year that my man did a solo project where he had a song called Peaches about fictional Mario world caricature.
Wait a second. Are you talking about Jack Black?
I am.
For some reason, My brain processed Jack White. And I thought Jack White had this song out where he sang Peach. That's why I was so astonished when I was like, that's not really the chorus, right?
I mean, it would be a different song for sure.
For sure.
It wouldn't be a piano ballad. It would be a guitar riff rocker.
All right. Well, I'm glad we had that clarification.
I like the singer of Peaches, but that's a whole other thing. Jack Black.
She likes the singer Peaches. Kara, I've seen Peaches live. She was dressed like a giant vajayjay. I'm interested.
What? Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm.
Dina, okay. I am so...
Water emojis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jack Black. He is so hot. He's certainly charming, to be sure. I can't wait for season 30 when Jack Black becomes Jack White. Mikula! Rose!
Rose,
that's how a callback is done.
What? Did that just happen? Did that just happen?
Mic drop.
The sun is setting behind Sean, and only now we're getting some of the hottest comedy of the whole show. Rose!
Sun's almost gone.
Takes 6 minutes for sunset.
A rose to all of our commenters.
Rose.
Some great stuff today.
Lots of fun. We had a lot of fun today.
Dina, barely any typos.
Some say not enough.
Some say not enough.
Mikula for the sucksula. I guess I rhymed it.
The sun is getting real low.
Low. Well, Sean, this has been fun. I think we should do more shows during a week because we're funny together. And more happens. I know, but you know, we should do a game or something.
Win, not sucks. Autocorrect.
How many times you be writing the word suck? Your words are meaning that.
Mikula.
He did that on purpose. I think he did that on purpose.
He's so good. Of course. That's what I mean. He's so good. God damn, he's good.
We're on the same page. We're on the same page then. Okay. Okay, good. Because it's funny.
I really admire his gift.
I'm bring him back up. Thought it was funny.
Rose to Kara for
I can do.
knowing the answer to the pony riddle.
He's a mathematician.
Jack Black's mother is a mathematician.
Yes, both of his parents, I think, worked in some early tech of like computers and stuff out there.
Interesting.
And they got him on TV real early. Gosh, that his first commercial. Whoa! Like he's still that kid. He's still that kid that was into whatever it was that he was promoting at the time.
What was his first commercial?
Oh, it's so good. It's like dinosaurs or something. Gosh, I can't remember. It's just so funny though.
Oh.
I think we could show more things on the live. I'm just still nervous about it.
It was for Pitfall.
Pitfall, that's it. You gotta show it.
I was lost in the jungle with Pitfall Harry, surrounded by giant scorpions and man-eating crocodiles.
Well, Harry and I just grabbed the van, swung through the trees, and over the tar pits and found the jungle treasure. It was really neat. If you haven't met Pitfall Harry, you listen to the year's most incredible video game adventure.
I did like that Pitfall Harry.
Isn't it funny the way he's like, it's the same kid, the Pitfalls.
On the success of Super Mario Brothers, which looks like it's going to hit $1 billion, they should do a Pitfall Harry movie. Especially now that Indiana Jones is going to be forced to retire. Pitfall Harry could...
They call him Pitfall Harry. He likes it in the... Harry. I don't know.
Nice. Right. Good job, buddy.
What do they call it? Oh, you want to see some TikToks? Or did you watch all those TikToks I sent you? Because there's a couple in there that I think have to do with tags.
Objection.
Okay. I didn't know if we could have bonus time of TikToks. I am in a dead zone at Walmart waiting for my grocery pickup. The lag is awful. I think that's a sign.
That's just a sign.
That we should end the show and not watch TikToks. No, I don't understand it, but I think it's a sign. Thank you.
That's a fun song. I gotta admit, I like that song. We still look good. That's a fun song. I gotta admit, I like that song.
Remember that?
Remember that? We still look good. We look good. There's not much. I don't think there's any real lag. I mean, I think we're okay.
For Kara.
Yeah.
For Kara.
At the Walmart.
She's in a dead zone.
Yeah, she's at a Walmart. But I just want you to know that it's the Walmart dead zone, not us. It's not us.
I know that. I
was a thorn, Dustin, to you for not giving us more of a laugh track. You're using that laugh function more often.
Which one?
And the applause after we say things.
Thank you.
Like in sitcoms when the big stars come out for their first entrance, they get that applause. And you got to hold your bit until the applause stops. It's great.
Not me.
No, not you. Never you.
I just come straight in.
You wouldn't let some pesky audience stop you from finishing.
I'm like, line. You best get your ears on.
Every word in Mark's phone is programmed to say sucks.
That sucks. Well, this is the part of the show where we do our weekly mantra, which starts by saying, stop the insanity.
Stop the insanity.
Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it. Stop it.
Just don't. Just don't. Just don't do any insanities.
Corporations are not people.
Sadly, our United States Supreme Court has decided that corporations are people. And that gives corporations more rights, more freedoms, less things that goes wrong for them than actual humans and citizens and people.
I mean,
corporations can't go to jail. Mm-hmm.
And what's up with the government getting all up in our vajayjays?
I'll tell you what it is. It's big government.
Big government.
I think some of those Republicans don't realize that they are big government.
They're
reaching with their big arms and big hands into the literally into the subconscious vagina of the American people. If I could be so bold.
Keeping the rich rich and the poor poor.
And the vaginas locked up. Freedom vaginas. Let freedom vagina be.
My only wish.
Go ahead.
Is that Dustin would get rich on YouTube.
This guy. I said that to TikTok.
All right. Well, this is the part of the show where we thank everyone again for
thank you guys again
being here.
I'd like to thank you again.
You should also tease something usually that we're going to do next week that, as we've established,
we never do.
Not to do. Sean, when are you going to start working on the Pitfall Harry movie? Good question. I don't. Unfortunately, I don't own the IP. So,
what's IP mean?
The intellectual property.
Oh, this guy with his IPs and his properties. Smart guy. Smart guy. Well, I'm hanging up on TikTok. I'm hanging up.
But I would.
Hi, the
I would
exploded
do
guy.
it. If anyone out there on the island knows someone who owns the intellectual property for Pitfall Harry,
Bye,
please,
Christy.
Look me up. I'd be happy. I'd be happy to come up with an outline or a first draft.
Sean's in the market right now. Sean is on the market. The talent market.
It's not a show for me, Dustin. Keep going.
It's a show for us, Sean. It's our show.
Oh, right. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, is this a comment?
Thanks for including me.
It's not a show for me. All right. Well, it is a show for you because you're one of our loyal viewers, Kara. So it is for you. Are you not entertained? Sorry.
Tune in next week when we talk about aliens. And we do a food chopping contest to see if Dustin, because if you remember, Dustin did suggest that he could guess whatever vegetable is being chopped just by the sound of the knife passing through it and hitting the board underneath. So
it sounds like I'm being a little delusionally, a bit.
We'll see. We'll see. Because that brag is still hanging out there.
Mm-hmm. It's, dare I say, not been disproven.
So next week we will either attempt to prove or disprove that.
Thank you, Sean. Or we just talk about TV again.
Right. Thorn to us.
Thorn to us, but also Rose. We're laying on a bed of roses. Where every once in a while, a thorn pops up.
This is the part of the show where we do our poses.
This is part of the show.
Good night, everybody.
This is horrible. Let's present the show. What it's called. Sean, make your smile pretty, smile